All right, welcome to this week's Ogden Avalanche update. We are joined by Keenan, who is traveling right now, so on his cell phone. So thanks for doing the update while traveling, Keenan. I do have some photos. You want me to just throw these up and you can sort of start talking about them, or do you have anything to intro first?
Yeah, no, it's just been a wild week of transition period here from summer to spring is based on what it's feeling like. And let's throw some photos up and talk about them.
All right, summer to spring or winter to spring, or summer to spring to spring, summer, winter.
Exactly. That's right,
Yeah.
Brandon.
All right, here we go. What are we looking at?
We're looking at Ogden Avalanche's one and only Corey Davis boot packing up the south face of Ben Lomond, going up a big wet slide. The Solars have been pretty darn active recently. It got hot is the moral of the story.
Yeah, it got so warm. Felt great in the valley, but what's it doing to the snowpack?
Well, the snowpack is sending some mixed signals right now. It was pretty unhappy for a couple days, but it seems like it's starting to settle out into more of a spring regime, starting to corn up on the Solars. The polars are pretty crusty at the moment from my recent travels, and they haven't figured out which season to believe in yet. This is a view from Ben Lomond looking north towards Willard. Didn't really see any avalanche activity on that big headwall or that big cirque, and we haven't seen much of anything move in 3 days other than cornices or solar aspects. So avalanche-wise, we're kind of coming down off the high of that Valentine's Day cycle and getting into that spring diurnal mentality before that next big storm comes. Yeah, just looking south off Ben Lomond. You can see, I think, a few slides in there just pooping out basically on the Solars, but just a beautiful day in the Alpine.
Yeah, now we have some storm.
Yeah, so this is from exactly a week ago on Thursday, up in the Powder Mountain periphery. Forecasted 1 to 3 inches from overnight, and then the forecast throughout the day was for an additional 2 to 4. Winds shifted north-northwest, ended up getting that Cache Valley effect, producing more than that, and a little bit of instability within that new snow just naturaling on that cut bank. That's a continuation of the other photo. Yeah, so again, from Ben Lomond, solar aspect, mid-elevations, lots of natural activity, big rollerballing. Yeah, not great travel in those zones currently.
Okay. From where you're headed now, you're going north, and so maybe give us some tips on what you're looking at as you head north.
Yeah. So I'm just got into Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and looked like the warm temps have stricken up here as well. Some runnels, some obvious rapid settlement. Just kind of looking to play the Solars at this point, making note of all the current bed surfaces out there. Haven't seen much of anything going on our persistent weak layers back at home since that Valentine's Day cycle. Would be hard pressed to say if we'll see anything happen on them at this point in the season. Just mostly paying attention to bed surfaces, what's been disturbed, what has yet to get disturbed, and looking forward to that next storm coming in a little while here.
So really no change over the weekend, I'm assuming?
The next bump I'm seeing is maybe coming March 4th, 5th, kind of 6th window. It looks like we potentially got another inch of water in the distant forecast, so we'll dial that in when we get a little closer to then.
Love it. Hey, Keenan, enjoy Jackson.
Hey, thanks so much.
Yeah, all right, cheers. Thanks, man.